Hey, what's up? Thank you guys so much for 40,000 subscribers. I thought I'd throw a special little video from 8th grade in, and then we'll jump into some Q&A questions, so enjoy.
Yes guys, I'm back. I was away for a month or two again, just because just some IRL stuff and blah blah blah. I don't want to get into it, but I've been staking recently, probably started a week ago. Started out with 50 mil. And I just want to show you guys what you can really do with that money staking, and I'll probably make a staking video guide and a huge collaboration of what I've won staking. So here's the bank. Gonna start out with the worst tab. This is normally like the tab if I'm doing anything. Like I was using my cooking brawlers earlier, got the tinderbox, blah blah blah. Another junk tab. A lot of tools and stuff I use, but not that much anymore. All my brawlers I should throw away or use up. My summoning tab got all messed up, just random stuff. This tab got messed up too. It's kind of like my God Wars or Slayer tab, but I don't really do much of both anymore. So yeah, and changed this. Need to organize this really bad, but and then this crappy tab. My drops tab, but haven't got anything. This tab is probably my favorite, just because it looks awesome. About 1k of each, PKing potion, 9k rocktail, monkfish, blah blah blah. All my scrolls and pouches right here that I actually use. And then go down. I'm running out of overloads, but I haven't PVM'd in a while. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory. And these are like the only second ingredients I use, but it's all good. Alright, here we go. I did get 99 prayer recently, actually probably a week ago. Oh, sorry, the phone's going off. Alright, whatever. So I have 7 skill capes now. Pretty cool with that, but 1.54 bill. It's pretty tight. So that's like a portion of what I've earned from staking, but all my runes, blah blah blah, PKing stuff. I've PK'd almost everything in here. Had to sell 100 rune plate legs to buy something, just need some extra cash, but I have honestly PK'd almost everything in here. I need to get my Dragon Defenders back, but I'll work on that soon. So start to get to the goodies. Alright, right here. So I got full DH, Torax, use this medium risk PKing a lot. Varak, don't use that too much. Karil's Top, Arams, and Divine. I love this thing. It's not as good as I thought though, because you really can't PK with it because nobody wants to fight you, but it's alright I guess. Arcane, I like this a lot. Use it a decent amount of time, so yeah, it's full status. 2 status Warhammers, the Cool Fury, and all the Halloween masks, and now to the good stuff. Alright, yeah. All in a week. I mean, I know I might not look that rich compared to like Win All Day and all that stuff, but I mean, this is my bank's worth like 8.2 bill now, or somewhere around there. More than that actually, I think. But Santa Hat, D-Claws, AGS. Green party hat, 1.2 bill, white party hat, 1.95 bill, and a red party hat for 1.45 bill. So you can add that up. Third age, about 130 mil each. Bandos, need to imbue my berserker ring again, but got imbued onyx, that's pretty tight. So yeah, that's my bank. Subscribe for new awesome videos. Boxing guide video for staking. Lots of PVM. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm gonna get rapier soon. So yeah, keep in touch. Alright, see you guys.
I start busting and they scatter like water bugs, cause these west side niggas.
Yeah, that video is pretty throwback. I actually posted it like 2 or 3 years ago, but that's when I had a very small subscriber count, and I'm sure many of you guys actually never saw that video, but definitely throwback and very cringy. You know what's bad as well? When I was more rich back then in 8th grade than I am now. But yeah, let's jump into the Q&A questions. Ian wants to know who is your favorite OSR streamer to watch while you play, or what do you watch while you grind skills? I would honestly have to say SparkMac is my favorite streamer, and I've been watching him and playing since like, the Bounty Hunter Crater days, and I'll never forget, old Sparky. That sounds like a dying animal. Although as far as grinding skills and stuff, I'm normally playing on 2 accounts and just listening to music and stuff, and when I take breaks or chill or eat food, that's when I actually watch streams and YouTube videos. Kazzy asks, did you ever think you'd blow up like this on YouTube? Honestly, I have a long way to go, but I'm very thankful, with 40,000 subscribers and the growth already has been phenomenal. I really just want to strive towards making better videos, more professionality, and I'm still kind of young. I think I'm actually one of the younger top subscriber OSRs YouTubers, but yeah, like I said, I have a long way to go. There's many people with 100,000 plus, and yeah. Alright, I believe this question was actually from Kiros, and what would you like to see in a mini game from RS3 put into OSRS, stealing creation, rune span, etc. Man, that's a good one. I would have to say mobilizing armies. Now, I'm totally trolling. Honestly, I want to say Fist of Gothics, which was, introduced in like 2010, but it is still in RS3. You'd have to go like track down an opponent. I think he had a stone in his hand or something like that, and you had like 5 minutes to kill him, and he could hide in the houses, but he'd get no points, and the center was the most points. You get like Dragon Gauntlet. That was literally the best mini game ever. He also includes why haven't you followed Seerz on Twitch and Twitter, and yeah, man, that is true. Why haven't you followed me? Travis asks, are you going to be playing in the tourney? I'm assuming that's the Deadman mode, like, top 2,000, 7-day tournament. I'll definitely be doing that. I'm going to go for that 20 grand. I actually got 2 accounts qualified. I tried to get 3, but I died like 5 minutes till. I actually skulled up like an idiot. RIP. I'm looking to get into YouTube and Twitch. Do you have any suggestions and advice? Definitely a common question. I would say, if you want to get subscribers and all that good stuff, you have to be unique and get known for something and like pick a niche, and then you can broaden out, of course. Like even me, how I got well known was going for rank 1 strength and slayer on the first demo mode, and then I continued to do like a hack to max series and some other stuff like that. And I definitely still have a lot of things to figure out, but I would say being more controversial is going to get you a lot more, views and exposure than just making like maybe possibly a great series, but no one really finds it. And I see a lot of people like that. They have 4,000 views and just like 100% like ratio, but it never really gets out there and doesn't create any controversial or comments or anything like that. But then again, you don't want to rack up too many haters. Just kind of my main point is be a little bit unique and different, so people do have something to say about you. And if you notice, a lot of people do like PVM and Slayer episodes, which are great. And especially if you're trying to train and you just want to like film your daily grind, that's totally fine. But if you actually want to get out there, it is done, too much. So if you step outside the box and do something more unique, it's definitely going to go a lot farther. And as far as like a setup goes, RuneScape is pretty low key. Like it doesn't really require much. Although Twitch is, a little bit more demanding on the computer. I've actually just spent a couple grand on a new Twitch setup. So, I'm going to be streaming, and I lived in the woods previously, so I had to really like buff up a lot of stuff, and it's looking pretty good now, so I'm very excited. I actually took all the parts off the email that the tech sent me, and I put them in the description for you guys, so feel free to check it out. But like I said, you don't need too much, but it does help. Kevin asks, what do you think about raids 2 and the new items? Will we get a first item with the CC team? I would assume this guy is from my clan chat, and definitely go check it out. If you're 110 combat, I normally add people and give you a rank to PVM and PK, do all the drop parties, all that good stuff. And you already know we're going to be doing raids 2 all freaking day. I'm so jacked. And as far as the new items and stuff, everything seems decently balanced. I don't really like the new armor, to be honest. It kind of reminds me of like Torva, and it just seems too tanky. But everything else, man, like I'm excited. I'm so excited. It should be great. Kenny Walters coming in. If you became a big hit on YouTube, what would be your biggest fear? It would definitely have to be stalkers, rapists, man. I've heard of men getting raped, and yeah, cyber attacks. Just many things that can go wrong. Even like people stalking my family or murdering my grandma. No, I'm just playing. Honestly, there's nothing I'm really worried about at all. I'm looking to get a lot more open with you guys, reveal my face, go to the gym, just do a lot of type of stuff, and live streaming. I want to incorporate my friends, even get my mom on like the live stream, so I'm not too worried. I do apologize, but I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that name. Which boss do you struggle with the most? Now that's a good question. I would say, I do have my my weaknesses in some areas. I would say some of the raids bosses I'm not the best at just yet. Veaton, Some of the wilderness bosses can be a struggle to like safe spot them, and like I guess Callisto is just hard, but you eat up and you can get PK'd all the time. But yeah, I'm not sure. Honestly, leave a comment below my biggest weakness, what you think I struggle with in game, or just whatever. You Die I Spec says, why are you running around with a torso when you have a T-bow and all those other expensive items? Yeah, that is a good point, although that was raids, and you know, DPS is the big thing in raids. Defense doesn't really matter, and you know, of course the torso is the same as the BCP, it just lacks defense and prayer bonus. If you guys were to downgrade any max item, it would definitely be the BCP. It looks like Daniel is wondering if I can make a guide for mid-level accounts. I would say I'm not the most knowledgeable in mid-level accounts, although I do have a Berserker Pier and a range tank that I rarely touch, and I have many people actually offering me like Pier accounts and Piety Pier accounts. Also, if you want to, you know, give me an account to do some upcoming PK videos with for just like a week or so, hit me up on Twitter. Definitely a great idea, I just don't know how I'd go about it. And if you guys really want to see something like this, let me know, you know. Oh man, Yusuf, you're fucked, brother. I'm sorry to say that. DC Range 413 asks, so when's the skull trick video coming? Just lost a blowpipe and an archer ring. I've seen a few, but this one got me. I've never seen it. Hopefully make one soon. Thanks, Seerz. Oh man, so many people getting skull tricked, scammed, and fish and all that good stuff. I'm actually gonna be releasing an old skull trick from the past, like all the historical stuff from like 2007, 2009, 2010, but I've also made a 2018 OSR skull trick video, and you know, it should be out within the week, so I'm very excited to post that. Also, DC Range, that really sucks. H20 Delirious says, hey bro, question is, what do you think about the Raids 2 items, and will Raids 1 items drop dramatically in price? Kind of a similar question, you know, as the one before. What do I think about the Raids 2 items? I definitely think everything is pretty balanced except the new armor, and the rapier seems exciting. Like I'm really excited to go PK with that and see how that's going to perform. And as far as Raids 1 items crashing, you definitely don't quote me on this, definitely don't, but my opinion is that after the Raids 2, almost everything that isn't, you know, extremely useful will dip down a bit, and I think Raids 1 items will actually kind of go up because everyone's going to be camping Raids 2, which means no one's going to be farming, you know, the Raids 1 items. Rebuilder asks, favorite skill? That's a hard one, man. I would have to say Slayer and maybe farming. I really like the farming skill cape, and you know, I've never got it. Versus like range, I've got the range skill cape like 4 or 5 times, so it's not as much of an achievement. What do you enjoy doing the most in OSRS? Plus, do you drive a motorcycle? I do ride quads off-road here and there, but you know, the motorcycle and stuff, I do not do that. My parents would kill me. My dad actually got in a motorcycle crash when he was like 18 and lost all of his teeth, so yeah, that's a no-go. As far as what I like doing most in OSRS, I would have to say PKing and merching. Honestly, merching, like, it's not something you really do because you kind of just, you know, plug it in for 5 minutes and then check it every like hour or two. But when I do check it, man, I get a rush. Honestly, I do. When I log in, I see the green, you know, the green text saying that everything's sold and went through. It's a great freaking feeling. And then PKing, of course, you know, just defeating someone else in a battle. I do like multi-PKing a lot when you're with all your friends and stuff. That is very lit, although single PKing isn't bad as well, you know. Alright, the last question from Fatty. If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? Definitely when I was in middle school, like when I was younger and more, you know, more of a perv, I would have said invisibility so I could watch girls shower and whatnot. But nowadays it would probably be to like reverse time and stuff. How cool would that be to go back in 5th grade? And I would just be a master, man. I'd be master at RuneScape. I would be like getting A's on all my tests. I would be so smart. And yeah, basically, you know, I'd keep the knowledge I had. Although I have seen a handful of movies of, you know, time traveling where just one thing can offset everything else and cause like a paradox. And we don't want that. So that could be dangerous. But yeah, that's my superpower. Honestly, leave a comment what your superpower would be. And yeah, I'm curious. But yeah, it was very fun doing a video like this. I've never done a proper Q&A, to be honest. And you know, maybe we'll do another one at like 60k or 75k subs. And some other common questions I do get asked. Where do I live? West Coast, USA, Washington to be exact, kind of at the bottom. And you know, I do go to California a good amount. Another one I get quite a bit is what my IRL name is. It is Cam, C-A-M, and I'm 21 years old, so I am a little bit young compared to some of the other guys. Everyone else is like 23, to be honest. Yeah, I'm still a freaking nub, and I have a lot to learn, but I think I'm learning quickly. and I hope to stay around. Honestly, I'm actually gonna probably make this my full-time job decently soon. If you guys don't know, I've actually been doing this part-time and still working in the office of a construction agency. And yeah, I'm looking to just quit probably. I'm gonna quit very soon, within the week or two. And of course, that would allow me to put a lot more time into videos for you guys and do streaming and just put more effort, more creative ideas, just do all that good stuff. I'm very excited, but summer's coming along, you know, everyone's coming back from college and university, so I do want to get outside and balance my time. But yeah, I don't have anything else to cover. Honestly, I just want to say thank you guys. Feel free to leave a comment, and I'm going to be answering everything for the first like 2 or 3 hours of this video being uploaded. And just thank you guys again so freaking much. I really do appreciate it. Even the haters, man, I do appreciate it. I really do. Have a good one, guys. Thank you.
Smoking on that chronic, drinking, oh.